Caleb Plant finally breaks his silence after a loss in a competitive fight to payday. You want payday. I know that. Canelo Alvarez. What does Caleb Plant have to say? I'm going to talk about that in this video. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Caleb Plant, triumphant effort. He was 21-0. Now he has a blemish. That O no longer continues. But I think he earned a lot of respect and gained a lot of fans. This is what he said. He broke his silence, speaking on the loss for the first time. After the fight, he didn't really do a post-fight interview because, you know, anytime you get knocked out or TKO'd or anything like that, you got to go check medicals and make sure everything's cool. You don't have any clots or hemorrhaging, bleeding to the brain, things like that. So Caleb Plant, this is what he had to say. I've bent most the world to my will, and I done it with nothing but passion and skill. I'll be back. I showed I belong on the top level, and I'll be a champion of the world again. I've never been scared to go big or go out on my shield. Thank you to all the fans and all my supporters. So very classy stuff from Caleb Plant. I thought he did good. You know, I'm being honest. I don't recall this because I was hosting the Boxingego watch party, but on my personal scorecard, I had Caleb Plant up. I thought he was winning the fight. Some people, you know, scorecards are all over the place. I'm just giving you my opinion. I gave Canelo about 4 rounds, and Canelo was doing very good in spots. He was landing the harder shots, putting a lot of oomph behind the shots, a lot of mustard, a lot of power in his shots. The accuracy was there, and he was breaking Caleb Plant down. Well, that's what happened in the end with those body shots. I think those body shots paid big dividends late. Very skilled stuff from Canelo to chop down the tree. You know, you got to chop down the cherry tree like Abe Lincoln. I'm pretty sure it's Abe Lincoln. Maybe it was George Washington. Who cares? So I think he made those early deposits, and that slowed. Everyone's going to naturally, unless you're on EPO or something like that, everyone's going to naturally slow down at some point in the second half of the fight. And unless you know, have the craziest cardio ever, and especially when someone's punching you effectively like Canelo was doing. So all in all, Caleb Plant can hold his head up high. He has nothing to be ashamed of. He was in great shape. Listen, I can't speak for Caleb Plant, but I can speak for myself. When I know I prepare myself and I know I just came up short, I can accept that. What I can't accept is if I let myself down and I know I didn't put my best foot forward. I don't think Caleb Plant, you know, from the outside looking in, again, you got to talk to Caleb. I don't think he missed any steps. He just was outclassed by the better man, got caught with the shot he didn't see, and then, you know, it ended in a flash, just like that. You know, like Eddie Murphy said in Golden Child, I can destroy you just like that, you know. And he was doing well for himself, but close but no cigar. He stepped up. I think he proved a lot of people wrong even in the loss, because people said he didn't even belong on the stage. A lot of you guys told me that Caleb Plant was the worst champion at super middleweight. A lot of you guys told me that the British champions that Caleb Plant or that Canelo got to before Caleb Plant, y'all said they were better than Caleb Plant. And in my honest opinion, I believe Caleb Plant did better than all of them, Caleb Smith and Billy Joe Saunders, in terms of creating problems and a puzzle for Canelo Alvarez. So again, he's young, he's under 30. I think he's like 29 years old. He was at the top. A lot of people have Canelo pound for pound #1. I have Canelo pound for pound #1 right now. And at the end of the day, there's no shame losing to somebody like that. He has almost double the fights. I thought Caleb Plant would be able to pull it off, but you know, Canelo rose to the occasion. He's an elite fighter, so it is what it is. Great message. Caleb's wife, Jordan Plant, let's see what she had to say. She says, oh, okay, she wrote a good amount. Caleb, to say you made me proud last night is an understatement. I'm in awe of your fearlessness, your determination, and your heart. You are a true champion, a warrior. You gain the respect of the boxing world, which is just what I said. Make sure y'all smash the like button. I'm the truest, the illest, and I give y'all the latest and greatest. You gained the respect of the boxing world and displayed your eliteness in this sport. I am so proud of your performance and thankful to be by your side through it all. I will always have your back. I know you'll learn and grow from this. This fight will only make you an even more dangerous fighter. Let's go, CP. The marathon continues. And you see Caleb Plant did respond. He just put a heart. So, you know, that's dope. And you see Deontay Wilder's wifey, Telly, she said, amen. Man, dope. And listen, y'all got to get y'all a woman like Telly and Jordan Plant, where they're standing by, you know, loyal to the soil, standing by, win, lose, or draw. That's what it should be, you know. So shout out to those strong, beautiful women for holding their man down. Again, I thought it was a great fight. I thought it was, I definitely think Canelo was tested. To me, this was his toughest fight since the Gennady Golovkin fight. And I would say even more so than the Danny Jacobs fight, because Jacobs gave Canelo some problems later in the fight, and he was actually landing some pretty big shots later in the fight. But Jacobs was off to such a slow start versus Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant, he came out to a rapid start and was, you know, jabbing, jab, ba, 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 and he just started getting busy. So full confidence. Canelo just showed his level. He told you, he said, Caleb Plant, you're not on my level yet. You know what I mean? And I like the mutual respect that I seen after. It looks like they were willing to let bygones be bygones. Great body work, great ring IQ from Canelo Alvarez. And, you know, Canelo Alvarez is a beast just based on the fact that even in those trying moments with adversity, he's so experienced. Oh, that towel from Eddie Reynoso, that was dope. That's a dope picture right there. But even in those trying moments, Canelo still believes in himself. He believes he can still do it. So that's elite. That's elite right there. The fact that even though Caleb was giving him problems, he never quit on himself. So shout out to Canelo for the victory. I love it. You know, this is great boxing. Canelo moves on with all the belts. He's undisputed. He earned it. Great fights for him. I think, you know, my favorite fights for him next immediately. He said he's going to take some time off and then come back maybe in May. I think my favorite fights for him would be, in no particular order, David Benavidez, Jermall Charlo, or Demetrius Andrade. You know, if Andrade or Charlo, most likely they would have to move up to 168. I think those are tremendous fights. Ready-made fight, especially on a Mexican holiday, Cinco de Mayo, would be David Benavidez, and he's already at the weight class. But, you know, it all falls on Canelo. He's the man. He's the guy who's undisputed. He got all the belts. He had the knockout performance and went viral. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's all on him. Let me know how I did in this video. If you love what I'm doing, smash the like button. I'm going to keep putting out the hits. We're going to close the year strong. Congrats to Canelo Alvarez and also to Caleb Plant. Great message. This is what the sport of boxing is about. You win some, you lose some, but you just got to keep a level head intact. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego, signing off. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.